Welcome back, my little cat travelers. I'm here with Silver today.
Hi.
We are here for the amazing update 2.14.100. We are seeing Claude ES today, and it's super nice. He looks amazing, guys. Check this guy out. Check this guy out. Check this guy out. He looks pretty cool. Boom. Look at him. Fancy, classy, knightly. Your favorite type of character.
I agree. I would be inclined on agreeing that I like fancy and knightly, and that his outfit does a great job at embodying that. But he needs to get a haircut because no self-respecting knight would ever be caught dead with that hair.
He's a king, but all right. So the update is coming out tomorrow. We'll talk about the character design a little bit later, but the update is coming out November 9, which is tomorrow. So we're gonna skip that, guys, before we go to the meat of Claude ES. So we got this update. If you wanna read it.
Sure. So in the update information, I don't even know what Apocrypha is, but I'm about to tell you about it.
It's the mythos we've been doing for like 2 episodes.
Oh, okay. All right then. So, Wander in the Vortex, Chapter 3, The King of Nevermore added new maps and areas, new another dungeon, and new background music.
So for the new another dungeon, guys, it's another dungeon, but it's part of like that boss that we do at the maze. And the background music, guys, I've been kind of like listening to the soundtrack of another Eden. It's actually really good. It's actually really good. It's actually really great even. Besides that, we're also getting a paid banner for 3 times, guys. If you have extra money, if you want to support the game, a great way to do it. That banner is actually fire. We got Radius, AS, Nistrade, Milsha, Daisy, Flamilipis, and Otoha, another style. Personally, if you have the money, I would say roll for it, just because you have Radius AS, who's a tank, unkillable, and you also have Flamilipis, who makes everything easy. As for Mistrade and Milsha, I have them in my team, never did a character quest. I also have Daisy, which is, it's on the list. It's there. Daisy, you're gonna love Daisy. She's actually a character that you might enjoy.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's also another paid...
I don't think I have her. Or maybe I do. I'd have to check.
Yeah. Faithful Encounter Weapon Resonance Series 2, paid 2 times only. On the 10 encounter, a 5-star character is guaranteed to appear, and the chance of encountering the following characters are higher than that of the other characters of the same class. So you get this banner too. What's the difference between both of them? They seem really similar. The allies encounter under regular encounters are also updated. I think this one you actually get like a 5-star at the end, which is like one of these. Yeah, so you get a 5-star that are only one of these, not the other 5 stars from the other pool. So, which is kind of great. 5-star guarantee.
I disagree that that's what this is about. It says that the chances of encountering those characters are higher than other characters of the same.
On the 10 pool and the 10 encounter, a 5-star character is guaranteed to appear.
But it's not guaranteed that it's those ones.
Oh, okay. Then it's probably this one. Okay, so sorry guys, my mistake. The first banner, you get a guarantee of those 6 characters, which is this one is better than the other one, especially for Radius and Flamilipis. They're great. Alright, my mistakes. I need to learn how to read. It's hard.
It's a good thing you have me.
It is a good thing I have you. So speaking of that, guys, they also added the replay feature. So if you want to replay the story without our beautiful voice acting, you guys could do it. I suggest not. Please follow us on YouTube. We really love doing that. So yeah. And which is kind of cool. You can actually replay every story, which is really nice. We're also getting a new cat equipment, so the Church of Isuka will be super happy. Look how beautiful that cat looks like.
Yes, well, cats are always beautiful.
I cannot wait to torture mine with. I'm gonna get the head. The headpiece is cute. The cape is kind of. It's nice, but it's
so angry too.
I like his little bow.
Meow coins.
Yeah, they're called meow coins. Yeah.
Meow coins. That's super cute.
Neko Chief cape because he's a cat.
Yes. I figured.
Yeah.
I figured.
There's also, guys, a campaign increase for Chrono Stones, so from 20 to 50, guys. So even if you don't play the game, please log every day to get your 50 minimum coins, stones, which is really great. We're also getting the blue chest, so 2 green keys, 2 red keys, and 1 blue keys additional, which is pretty neat. So if you guys want to farm, it would be perfect. For that, we get more keys, more chance to get Chance Script, Opus, and Treaties. And We also are getting the same cell as before, even though the cost is increased. We're also getting more stones, which is great. We're also getting an achievement reward bonus from 10 to 50, so great time to start to get more stone. All right, now, a couple of bugs fixes, but now let's switch to the Wikipedia for the amazing character overview. All right, let's go. Boom and boom. All right, so first thing first, let's talk about. Oops, not this. Let's talk about his design. What do you think?
I love his boots. It's what I noticed first. And yeah, no, his shirt, his cape, I'm all about it. The crown, yeah, so very cool. Yeah, respect to Claude, very well dressed. His previous style was also really cool. I like the gravity balls and the big sword. The only thing I have to say is that he needs a haircut. All the rest, he's doing a great job at looking classy and knightly, as you so very well put it earlier.
So according to the character creator, yes, you're right. These are gravity balls because he's from the future, and in the future all the aliens are floating. So as a king,
yeah, he's surprisingly coolly dressed for someone from the future.
So as like in the future, control gravity. So that's why they have the gravity balls. That giant sword actually can be seen in game as a ultimate.
His actual sword is cool too. It's kind of magical.
Yeah. No, he looks really nice. There was like a little debate in this morning other video from Scott, where people are debating if is another style or AS style, which one was better?
They're both really good.
Yeah,
they're really good. Like you mean the one where he looks kind of military?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. It's black military outfit. They both look great.
I liked it very much. Yeah, and this is very cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a knightly fur here. He has those like shoulders that kind of like remind me of the visor from like medieval knight helmet. No, he looks like a king. Like
I love it. Yeah, he's very regal, is what I was going to say.
King from a fallen kingdom. He looks like that. Pretty sweet. All right, are you ready for his kit?
I'm ready for anything.
All right. So he's an earth character. He uses a sword. Armor type Bengal. He's a light character. His personality is IDA school, sword, royalty, bookworms, and dragons.
Oh, you know what's up when it's royalty.
You know what's up when it's royalty. All right. His description.
IDA Academy's top student and member of IDEA, a royal descendant of a now fallen country. He seems to want to find a way to resurrect his homeland. As he wants to be a king one day, he always acts as the model student. With his impeccable manners and regal appearance, see, I was onto something. He's often called Prince or Your Majesty.
Ooh.
Yeah, Claude's a cool guy.
Claude's a cool guy. All right, so we're gonna go with his Valor chance, guys. His Valor chance. This might get a little bit tricky. All right, so his Valor chance is called. He does a deployed dazzling slash dance and type resistance of all main and reserve party members for 10%. And if you get empathy, his zone is gonna change depending of the weapon that the buff empathy goes with. So just a small note, let's say you have Nona, you put empathy on Nona, your dazzling slash stance is gonna go into a pierce stance. I forgot the name of the piercing zone, but the zone change depending of the weapon type of the character that you put your empathy over with, which is great. So it goes from 10, 20, 30, and if you have the proof, to 40%. All right. He has he also has a passive skill, which at the end of turn, he gives back HP and MP by 25% for all party members. Great. So he has the typical slash stance that is pretty much the same for everybody. All right. You want to read empathy?
Sure. Empathy replaces the basic attack at the start of battle. Grants one ally the empathy buff and restores 100% HP and MP. Returns to basic attack after use. Empathy increases both Claude and the target's maximum HP and MP to the sum of both characters' maximum HP and MP. In-battle buffs are added to the calculation.
All right. So he has another zone, which is Double damage multiplication for force plus 60% for attack zone plus 100% for attack zones such as thunder, crystal, and shade added 60%, 100% for fire, water, wind, and earth. Double damage on weakness, effective to crystal type zone, cannot be overwritten by deploying a different zone or another zone, but it can be removed or broken with a skill. After duration by the end of the turn, it does remove. Singing can be used at the same time as another zone, can be activated only one per character, so that's his like crazy attack. Alright, his first skill.
Octos Monada? I guess. Earth type slash, attack on all enemies times 3, small. Restore all party members HP plus 30% and restores all statuses. When in an elemental attack type stance, strength, intelligence, and speed of all party members plus 10%, 3 turns, max stack times 4, 25%. Once per battle, awaken another zone 2 turns.
Mahis Prictos?
I would say Mahi Prictos.
Mahi Prictos. Primitive earth type slash attack on all enemies. Small and flicks break. When first turn only, plus 400% damage multipliers times 5. Restore all party members MP plus 20%.
Okay, so Madis Atana. Power, intelligence, and speed of all enemies minus 30%, 5 turns. And physical resistance of all party members plus 30%, 5 turns.
Alright, this one is a little bit complex. So, Strat Nike, Straki Nike, Strat Nike.
Stratting Nike?
Stratty Nike.
I don't know.
Alright, Nike. Just do it. Primitive, deploy dazzling slash sense and grant flexibility to user permanent when an ally has empathy buff. Zone type change based off the weapon that allies has equipped. For example, if an ally has a spear deployed peer zone instead of slash zone. Flexibility buff. All of own attack change to the same type as the weapon that is ally with empathy has. For example, if an ally has a spear, well, your character does now piercing damage. It's pretty cool, actually.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, well, I get the best one. Madis Ares. Sword, axe, and katana damage of all allies plus 50%. And critical damage of all party members plus 100%. Weapon type buff changes based on ally with empathy.
Oros Monada. Earth type slash attack of all enemy times 3. Large. Restore all party members HP plus 40% and restore all status. When in elemental or attack type stance, strength, intelligence, and speed of all party members plus 20% for 3 turns. Max stack 4 for 50%. Once per battle, awakening another zone for 2 turns.
Cheris Dragon. Type attack of all party members plus 50%, 5 moves. Critical rate and magic critical rate of all party members plus 100% for 5 moves. When in another zone, applies chain hits on all party members 5 turns.
Alright, so Ezophos Monoda?
Ezophos
Yeah. Earth type slash attack of all enemy times 3. Excel. Restore all party members HP plus 50% for and restore all status. When in elemental attack type stance, strength, intelligence, and speed of all party members plus 30% for 3 turns. Max stack 4, 75% bonus. Once per battle, awakening another zone. So
they sure are creative with their fancy words that are made up.
To be fair though, to be perfectly fair, I don't mind if they use French because we can read French really well.
Yeah, a lot of those are like, there's lots of references to mythology and everything, but like the last one we just read, Ephismas Manada or something, I don't even know that that's a thing. If it is, then I'm not educated in what that is.
All right, yeah, me neither. Like some of them, I'm like, all right, like this makes sense in French, this makes sense because I saw that in other games. But that being said, his kit, what do you think?
His what?
His kit. So, his character kit.
His kit.
His kit, yeah.
Okay, so you mean his attacks?
Yes. So he's probably like as you notice, he's a really well and versatile character that can probably fit in any spot that you're lacking as a support character. His end of turn healing is really not super strong, but it's really like good sustain for like every turn. The fact that he can change weapon type is really, really great, because I believe there's some bosses that are coming in the future that are gonna get weak depending of the weapon type, and I'm sure you could probably do some crazy combo with Alma or Shion, because they can change weaknesses of the enemies. So you could do that. So his kit is not like his kit is not the most powerful compared to, like, let's say Eva and Flamelipis damage wise, but I still think that people should roll for him just because he's on Husbando. First of all, we need more male characters, and also, that joke aside, he's a really good character for support. So no matter which part you're gonna use, he's gonna be useful in that slot.
Yeah, I believe you completely. I mean, for me, like, I'm not like you, right? Like, you play this game often enough so that you read it and it means something to you. For me, I would have to try it out to know if, like, the character works for me and everything. But he does have a really cool, classic fantasy look that I like. So yeah, it's a net positive.
Yeah, before we sign off, I just want to say, yeah, so if he has the look of like an old school like JRPG like king, like that you would see and that he would come to your party, but like
I mean, it's a bit busier than an old school JRPG. Old school JRPGs had very simple classic designs. This is more of a, over the top game in terms of character designs, but it's a classic fantasy style. I like it.
Alright guys, that being said, that's going to be it for today's update 2.14.100. So if you like what we do, please hit the subscribe button and the comment button. And also guys, if you guys are going to roll for him, please leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. I do reply to them when I get them.
Awesome.
And that being said guys, we'll see you guys next time for more another Eden's update. Bye-bye.
Bye.